Hey guys, Darwin here, welcome back to my channel. Today we are back playing Dark Knights on the Junoru route. Last time we met, I think, his brother, Roya, and that's where we left off. We're on day 5. I pout at Roya's attitude. This guy is such a pain that I want to punch him even when he is injured. Sorry, that was ungentlemanly of me. Thank you anyway, Miss Cutie Nurse. It's Miyoko. Roya buttons up his shirt, seemingly satisfied. I still cannot believe he can act so calm with a wound like that. Let's keep this incident our little secret, alright? Why? Just do it, unless... Roya leans forward and lifts my chin with his hand, forcing me to look up at him. His mischievous eyes bore into me while he moves his face closer to mine. The heck is he trying to do? In reflex, I push him back. Roya practically topples over, grasping at his stomach. Haha. Ugh, right in my weak spot. I think I'm going to die. I'm sorry. Just kidding. You're too easy to tease. Roya stands up and fixes his jacket. His demeanor is completely different from earlier. These injuries are no big deal, you know. I was only pretending to be hurt to see how you'd react. Guess my acting skills are better than I thought. That was just an act? This is nothing. It was fun messing around with you. What about the blood on your shirt and the lacerations? Roya chuckles and pats my head. Not much experience with wounds, huh? No need to worry. Well, see you around. What was with that guy? There's no way he was actually faking it. I've seen people with paper cuts who couldn't keep it together. Well, I have to clean my hands before someone thinks I had a nosebleed or something. I push my thoughts to the back of my mind before locating a broom and heading back to the classroom. Yay, I like this game so far. I leave earlier than usual and decide to go visit the mansion. I have never actually been to the mansion during the day. I wonder if it will be less spooky than at night. It does look much better. After a short while, I reach the mansion and check the garden for signs of Junoru. He isn't here. His classes might not have ended yet. I walk up to the front door and examine the chains. Oh, right. There's another entrance. Wait, I don't want to go. I don't want to go inside. He told me that I shouldn't go inside. No. I want to make this decision. I head to the backyard to search for the hidden doorway. After searching for a while, I give up. Good. I don't remember where it is. Geez, this is more difficult than I thought. I lean against the wall and let out a sigh, and then suddenly... Oh, let me guess, it's the freaking secret passage. The wall collapses. What? I can't be that heavy. Panicked, I peek at the rubble. If Junoru finds out I've wrecked his home, he'll be so mad at me. I don't want to go inside. But after a moment, I notice something. Wait a second. This isn't the passage, is it? It is. I peer around to make sure I am alone. If Junoru's at home, I hope he won't mind getting a surprise visitor. The farther I walk into the passage, the darker it becomes. The mansion is bigger than I remember. It doesn't help that I can barely see where I'm walking. I slow down, using the wall as my guide. I eventually end up in a huge room. It looks pretty. The light of the setting sun shines through the windows and catches on even more antiques than I noticed the last time I was here. Wow, look at that. Some of these actually seem brand new. Junoru has no reason to be embarrassed about living here. Anyway, I don't think he's down here. Maybe I should check the next floor. I carefully head up the stairs. I wonder where his room is. We sound like a total creep and I don't like it. The next room I enter is pitch black. I have to stumble around using the wall to guide myself. Is there a light switch somewhere? It is too dark. All of a sudden, my foot hits something and I trip. Ouch, what was that? I slowly get up and check the place where I tripped. There's a small wooden box. I pick it up and leave the room before taking a look at it. This box has such an interesting design. Excuse me. I freeze when I hear a familiar voice. When I turn around, I see Junoru approaching. Yeah, we shouldn't be in this house. Miss Miyoko. I cannot think of a proper reply. I do hope you realize I can see that you are hiding something behind your back. Junoru steps closer to me, his gentle eyes filled with curiosity. Sorry, is this yours? I tripped over it a moment ago and I was curious about why it was on the floor, so I promise I didn't look inside. Roya. Yay! They are brothers. Okay, after I hand the box to Junoru, he walks into a room I have not yet checked and leaves it there. I shouldn't have come in here without your permission. I'm really sorry. I figured you'd be here, but that was no excuse. Junoru pauses for a moment, keeping me in suspense. I saw that the wall was damaged on my way in. Did you have something to do with that, Miss Miyoko? My cheeks are scorching with shame. I look down to hide my face. No matter how long I wait, Junoru remains quiet. When I dare look at him again, his flat expression finally falters to reveal mild amusement. Never mind the damage. I will have it fixed. I'm simply impressed that you were able to find the passage on your own. Well, that is not to say you should not have waited for me instead. Junoru smiles softly at me. Anyway, would you like a cup of tea, Miss Miyoko? Sure, thanks. The two of us head downstairs together. While I make myself comfortable, Junoru prepares the tea. I cannot help but feel a bit flustered. Even though I broke the secret passage and snuck in, he is still treating me like a guest. I don't deserve this. He's too nice to me. A few minutes later, he returns with a plate filled with cute teacups and desserts. Whoa, this is too much. Junoru cants his head, bemused. Do you not like it? That's not what I meant. I do like it. In that case, please help yourself. Did he cook that fast, or okay. Thank you. I don't know if I should be polite or give in to my appetite. My eyes wander to the desserts on the plate. They all look delicious. In the end, I cannot resist the urge to try them all. This is going to be one of those awkward scenes, isn't it? It would be impolite not to take anything after he prepared so much. Junoru glances at me as I reach out for a piece of cake. I'm not reading that. Aren't you going to eat too? Perhaps later. There are still plenty of desserts, so eat as many as you would like. By the way, what was so dire that you felt the need to break into my home? Did something happen? No. Nothing like that. And again, I'm sorry about the wall. I swear I'll pay... The wall? Did I say the swall? I'm sorry about the wall. I swear I'll pay for the repairs somehow. Please do not stress about it. A wall can easily be fixed. Oh, right. How do you normally enter? Is there another entrance? I use that secret passage all the time. If you normally use it, then why is it secret? It was supposed to be a secret for outsiders. I suppose it will need a new name now that I have showed it to you. Junoru takes 2 white teacups from the table and pours tea into them. The fragrance of lavender fills the room. After thanking him, I take a sip from my cup. Did you manage to catch the demon last night? What? Of course I did. Junoru covers his mouth to suppress a chuckle. Hey, what's so funny? I cannot believe you took me seriously. Huh? You didn't actually chase the demon then? It's not funny. I was really worried about you. I appreciate your concern, but you do not have to worry about me. Sure I do. I'd be sad if something bad happened to you. Junoru blinks innocently as if what I said was strange. He brushes it off with a soft smile. Where did you actually go last night then? You must care deeply about me. Well, I'm just curious, okay? We sound like a tsundere. I kinda don't like it. Oh, he's spelling it out. It is an S-E-C-R-E-T. Aw, come on. You don't have to hide everything. Loosen up. Still not going to tell me, huh? He chuckles amused, but keeps his mouth shut. As I reach out for another delicious piece of cake, Junoru looks away, his thoughts suddenly elsewhere. What's on your mind? I wonder, Miss Miyoko, if it came to it, would you ever sacrifice your own happiness for others? If making others happy will make me happy too, then sure. Suppose only you or they could be happy. Would it not be selfish to keep for yourself? I don't think so. We all live for ourselves. That should be enough reason to make your own happiness your first priority. Besides, you can't make someone else happy if you're sad, right? What if someone was only living for the sake of being alive, unable to even enrich the lives of those around them? What is the purpose of an existence that only brings disaster? Are you talking about yourself? Aww. I can't understand why you would think of yourself that way. I've lost my reason to... Never mind. You can be honest with me. Junoru lets out a deep sigh and takes a sip from his teacup. My brother has been acting in both of our best interest. Although I have not stopped him, I disagree with his way of doing things. At first he said we did these things to ensure our own happiness, but over time he has become delusional. He justifies everything by saying he does it for me. Have you told him how you feel? Yes, I simply do not want to make things more difficult for him. Still, he should consider how you feel too. Perhaps he would be better off without me. I'm only a burden to him. Would that really make you both happy, though? Doubt shimmers in Junoru's eyes. It is too difficult to predict the outcome of something which has not happened. Regardless, he's my only family. I do not want him to get into trouble on my behalf. May I ask what he's been doing? That is not for me to say. Either way, don't give up on him yet. If he's doing whatever it is for your sake, then he obviously cares about you too. Thank you. Junoru half smiles and takes the last sip of his tea. I get the impression he has been bottling these feelings for a long time. We spend the rest of the afternoon bantering. When I first met Junoru, I thought he did not enjoy talking. I'm glad to have gotten to know him better. Oh, Jesus, dark. Okay. We have so much fun that I lose track of time. Although I want to stay even longer, the sky is already getting dark. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. A few feet from my house, I take the keys out of my pocket. Before I can reach the door, however, I hear strange noises behind me. No. As I turn around, I notice a shadow encroaching upon me. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. Don't jump scare me, please. Okay. Although I am steps away from the front door, I do not have enough time to open it and get away. I have to shake off the shadow first. Run. My heart pounds rapidly in my chest as I zigzag down the neighborhood. Somehow I end up at the park. Oh my goodness, how many times have I been followed this month? The kid from school made sense, but now there's random weirdos trailing me? I seriously need to be more careful. Wait, is this the same stalker who's been following me around for the past week? I try to catch a glance of my pursuer, but between the darkness and distance I cannot see her face. In fact, based on her jerky movements, she seems more like a corpse than a living person. I can't keep running forever. I have to do something. Anything. Out of the corner of my eye, I notice a large tree branch. It seems to be as good a weapon as any. Okay. I don't know how to do her voice, so I don't know what I did. What do you want from me? Leave me alone already, you creep. Silent. Are you the one behind those disappearances? Hungry. My pursuer swiftly moves in front of me, her mouth wide open. Jesus. I'm glad they're not showing the face. She's really trying to hurt me. I can't hold back. When she's close enough, I trip her by kicking her at her legs. She begins crawling towards me. When I try to move away, my leg is grabbed. Rotten cold fingers dig into my skin as she leans forward to bite me. Panic jolts through me. I reflexively smack her head away with the tree branch. Even after blood begins oozing from her forehead, my stalker does not let go. Although I hit her again, she does not stop trying to bite me. I hit her once more, this time mustering as much strength as I can. She lets go of my leg and falls to the ground with a hollow plop. I pant, trying to catch my breath, and look at the scene before me. My heart nearly jumps out of my chest when I see the blood staining the tree branch. Ugh, what have I done? What am I supposed to do now? It's still speaking. A voice similar to the one from earlier calls out from nearby. I can't just stand around here any longer. I'm definitely not alone. I draw out my makeshift weapon and make a run for it. I don't like the faint music I hear. Okay, it is nearly 10 p.m. when I reach my house. I'm not very hungry after what just happened, but I quickly prepare a small meal to make sure I keep my strength up. I can't believe how daring my stalker got. If they get up, who knows what'll happen to me? And even if they don't, I didn't kill them, did I? Whatever happens, I have to report this to the police first thing in the morning. I decide to study before sleeping, hoping it will somehow calm my racing mind. After a while, I fall asleep from exhaustion. Okay, good, we woke up in our room. Ugh, I must have fallen asleep while studying. It's finally Friday, huh? The break starts tomorrow. I have mixed feelings about it. I just don't know what I'll do with all of my free time. I roll out of bed and put on my school uniform before going downstairs to make breakfast. Of course I have to report the incident to the police. The person on the line tells me they patrolled the park a moment ago, but they saw nothing suspicious there. They've been getting more calls about weirdos without any evidence. The demon rumors suddenly returned to my mind. I haven't gotten much out of Junoru yet, but I'm sure I'm on the right track, even though the police don't believe me. I check the mailbox. There's a huge stack of papers because I have not emptied it for a while. Leaving the envelopes and advertisements in a pile, I take the newspapers to the couch with me. Ryoji will not be able to mock me for not keeping up to date today. I browse through the articles. I must save right now. I browse through the articles to find something more about the demon. It doesn't seem like anything else has happened lately. I spot a tiny advertisement on the corner of a page. Looking for vampire hunters. No experience required. Inquire if interested. These people sure are crazy. First they look for ghost exorcists, and now they want vampire hunters? Just like ghosts and demons, vampires are only make-believe. The thing that attacked us last night seemed more like a zombie out of any of these. This is the first time I have ever heard talk of vampires being in the area. It seems like the rumors escalate by the day. I continue browsing through the newspaper and find an updated list of missing persons. There are still no announcements of anyone being found. The list only keeps growing. After finishing breakfast, I head to school. As usual, Akuya greets me with a cheerful smile, and Ryoji joins us a minute later. The three of us talk about our plans for the holiday before class starts. Has everybody prepared their homework? We'll start at chapter 7. They won't mind if I take a nap anyway. Once I wake up, I notice Akuya waving at me with a worried expression. Well, what? No. That was stupid. Okay. I see crumpled up paper balls on my desk. She must have tried to wake me up by throwing them at me. I gesture that everything is fine, and she smiles back. I look at the clock on the wall. The school day is almost at its end. Like usual, I have done nothing productive. Can't believe the teachers just let you get away with sleeping like that at her school. Jesus. My teachers wouldn't stand that at all. With school finished for the day, the holiday break finally starts. Although I had planned on talking to Ryoji, it seems that he has already left. Akuya must have told him to pack his things for their trip together. Clearing my mind of school-related thoughts, I lazily throw myself onto the couch. Now that I have time, I can investigate those disappearances in more detail. Junoru has also been on my mind a lot lately. Now that I think about it, I visit him so often that I probably seem like a stalker. I decide to go to the library. Ju will think I'm creepy if I run into him every single day. As always along the route, I pass the Kenriji mansion. In broad daylight, it looks like any other house. I suppose that is why I never noticed it before. I couldn't resist passing by. Oh, I like this. This is cool. This is a cool library. When I finally reach my destination, it is quieter than usual, cause it's a library. I have the whole library to myself. I find myself a comfortable spot and put my bag on the table to unpack my books. Exams will start once the break is over, so it is best to start studying early. Which subject shall I study first? Since I have trouble with history, it is probably best to start with that. I sleep too often during class. I am better at focusing when I am in the library than when I am at home. Even though both places are quiet, these surroundings help me stay in the studying mindset. The first chapter is about the Kenrishi family. I have so fallen behind. Why are we even learning about local families anyway? I sigh, but nonetheless decide to keep reading. The Kenrishis resided in a mansion that was built in 1620. Their home was partially burned down 70 years later, but then reconstructed in 1780. A librarian passes by and glances at what I am reading. Ah, the story of the Kenrishi family. Do you know a lot about them? Well, I've heard more rumors than facts. For instance, they were murdered by their fellow villagers because they were supposedly plotting something evil. They say if you pass by the mansion at midnight, you can hear the ghost of the Kenrishi family screaming for help. I've heard so many similar versions of that story, I don't know what to believe. These stories were supposedly passed down from the villagers of that time period, but they were very well could have changed over time, so who knows what's true. Besides, dead men tell no tales. Pirates of the Caribbean, okay. I guess we'll never find out what really happened then. You know, there is one more rumor I've heard, and it's pretty recent. They say one member of the Kenrishi family survived, and is seeking revenge on the village. Oh God. Some people think the demon people are talking about is this family member. It's the occultists spreading that rumor, though. There's no way corpses can come back to life. Junoru looks the part. I feel like he could summon some dead. The librarian nods and lets out a sigh before walking away to continue her duties. Questions stack up in my head as I stare at the history book. Wait a second. Could Junoru be a ghost? Oh my God! What a coincidence bumping into you here. I hear Junoru's voice behind me and look up startled. Oh, he looks different. I like his night outfit though. What are you doing here? I came here to study and I thought I saw someone familiar. In a rush I closed the book and hoped he did not see what I was reading. Junoru smiles gently and takes a seat beside me. I didn't recognize you in those clothes. It is what I wear when I do not go to school. Even in his free time he dresses nicely. I did not mean to disturb your studying. Please pretend I am not here. No, not at all. It's nice to have some company. Well, as long as you do not mind. I stare awkwardly at the textbook in front of me. Only a moment ago I nearly concluded that Junoru was a ghost. What a silly thought. I peek at him from the corner of my eye. Oh, okay. What he reading? Junoru looks serious as he browses through his book. I'm curious about what he is reading. When he glances back at me, I quickly turn away. I stared at him for too long. He must have noticed. Are you stuck? Feel free to ask me for help. Junoru puts his book down and gives me his full attention. I might as well be straightforward. Will you know about the legend surrounding the famous Kenrishi family and their mansion? Yes, I have heard of them. Junoru's expression does not change. Is your house haunted by them? Junoru laughs softly at my question. You believe in ghosts, do you? To answer your question, no. There are no ghosts in the mansion. Moreover, even if there were, we would not be able to see them. Junoru rests his arms on the table and looks at me with an amused expression. I cannot help but blush and turn away. Great, now he thinks I'm a scaredy cat. You have some interesting questions today, Miss Miyoko. I'm in a good mood today. Is there anything else you would like to know? Well, I quickly try to think of something. There's something that's been on my mind for a while, about your uniform. I'm sure that we go to the same school, but I never see you around. Junoru rubs his chin as he considers his response. I only take the night classes. Wait, there are night classes? Yes, I find them more convenient for both personal and practical reasons. Although I wait, Junoru never seems to finish his thought. Junoru? My apologies. I am simply unpopular with the regular classes. There were a few incidents that made it hard for me to attend regular classes. Can I join you? I wonder what the night classes are like. I believe you would need to wait for the break to end before inquiring. What is the difference between day and night lectures? Please tell me more about them. To be honest with you, Miss Miyoko, I would not recommend them to you. Huh? Why not? Confused, I look at him. The night classes are much more advanced than the normal The night classes are much more advanced than the normal curriculum. I do not know if you would be able to keep up with the lessons. Are you implying that I'm stupid? My, of course not. How can I put this? The night class is full of students of a different caliber. What, do they have superpowers or something? Ooh, are they vampires? No, rather they are all there for a certain reason. Such as... Perhaps we should leave this here for today. We have studying to do after all. What? Ju, you're so mean. I pout, but Junoru covers his eyes with his hand and turns away. That trick will not... That trick will not work this time. Aww. On second thought... On second thought, allow me to think further about it. I almost jump up from excitement, but hold myself back since I am in a library. I'm looking forward to it. I've had a lot on my mind, but I do not believe it will be too difficult if you only join a single class. The two of us end up studying together until the library closes. Whew, okay. Since we are heading in the same direction, Junoru and I walk home together. So, Junoru, what are your plans for the break? Nothing much. My life is no more exciting without school. What about you? Me too. My parents are still away on their trip and my friends are going somewhere else. That must be quite lonely. Nope, I'm used to it. Your expression says otherwise, Miss Miyoko. There is no shame in admitting to loneliness. Junoru, stop. Tell me more about yourself instead of digging into my life. Well, I am still busy cleaning up my brother's mess. He has been so reckless ever since our parents passed away. I'm sorry to hear that. It must be tough. I do not mind. He is my brother, and one should take care of his family. Don't forget to take care of yourself, too. Don't let your brother tire you out. Yes, well, things would be easier if he listened. You know, I used to wish I had a sibling, but hearing you talk about your brother is seriously making me reconsider it. We have our good times together too, of course. Before long, we find ourselves near the old mansion. However, we quickly notice someone standing in front of it on the street, staring straight at the structure. This is the guy I saw in the trailer that had the gun. He was really cool. Okay. The odd man notices us as we approach him. Judging by his creepy gas mask and unusual clothing, he does not seem to be a local. The man's cold stare pierces through me as he peers in our direction. What's with this guy? Everything about him feels so off. I turn to Junoru, who is frozen beside me. He seems equally disturbed by the man's presence. Oh my god, he looks so cool! He looks so cool! Look at that! Hey, you two. This house is abandoned? His words sound more like a statement than a question. I expect Junoru to reply, but his lips remain sealed. I'm Chain. You're from this village. I reply with a nod. Chain stares at us and narrows his eyes. His gaze is that of a hunter stalking his prey. He looks so cool though, look at that. Sir, I doubt you have any business in a place such as this. Please refrain from participating in suspicious activities. You will scare the neighborhood. Junoru calmly takes me by the wrist and begins walking. Let us leave, Miyoko. The air grows tenser as we slip past Chain. When I peer back over my shoulder, the mysterious man watches us until we disappear past the bend. I cannot help but feel anxious. Junoru, where are we going? Somewhere that man cannot follow us. You're not going home? I do not feel comfortable with someone like that hanging around my house. Oh, wrong voice. Yeah, that makes sense. I suddenly realized that even with a glove on, Junoru's hand feels so cold. He must be quite disturbed. Guys, if you hear anything in the background, I'm sorry. Junoru releases me as soon as he realizes how long he has been holding on to me and looks away, embarrassed. Oh, he's blushing for like the first time. I'm sorry for pulling you with me. I did not intend to... don't worry about it. I'd want to get away from that guy as soon as possible, too. It is getting late. Shall I walk you home? I blush at his suggestion and wave my hands. No, it's okay. I'm fine on my own. Having you walk alone after running into someone like that would only make me worry. Well, since you insist, thank you. I smile at him. Although we have not known each other for very long, Junoru is often concerned about my safety. While I am sure part of it is his gentlemanly personality, I believe he genuinely cares about me deep down. It feels nice to be around him. Oh, that's cool. As we walk down the road, the sky starts to turn dark. Thank you for studying with me today. It was my pleasure. I actually go to the library quite often. Same. I like studying there. I could do it at home, but it's not the same. I don't have much planned for the break, so I'll probably end up at the library a lot. It's too bad my friends will be out of town. You know, you were right earlier. I guess I am kind of lonely. Maybe that's why I kept going to the mansion. I haven't been bothering you. On the contrary, I welcome your presence. I have not spoken with someone so much in a long time. I am happy to have you around. With my brother ignoring me, loneliness haunts me in a similar way. We finally reach my home. You live even closer than I expected. What? Don't tell me the real reason you wanted to walk me home was so you could see where I live? Who knows? I suppose I will see you tomorrow then, and please know that you are welcome to visit me any time. Sure, see you tomorrow. Actually, wait. The rumors have been getting stranger by the week, as you already know. You should not believe everything you hear. Do you mean the demon thing? I mean in general. There are so many sides to each story, and the lines between reality and fiction will blur if you are not careful. Until you know the whole story, you should not come to a conclusion. I am simply implying that you should not concern yourself with the things happening in this village. Treat all of the rumors as lies. Just ensure you stay safe. So he's telling me to stop investigating things. If I dig any deeper, I might get myself into trouble. It is merely a gut feeling. I only want you to be safe. Thank you, Junoru. Junoru opens his mouth to say something but remains silent. I can see the hesitation in his eyes. Something is bothering him. Before I can ask about it, however, he turns to leave. I wave goodbye and step into my house. After I close the door, I let out a delighted sigh. I hope Ju will be okay with that creeper chain sulking around his house. When my stomach rumbles, I realize I have not eaten since lunch. I head to the kitchen to make something simple. I'm so hungry that I feel like eating a 10-course meal, but I don't have the patience to prepare all of that. After I finish cooking, I take a seat in the living room. It is quiet enough to be lonely, as usual. Oh, damn it. Why didn't I invite Ju in for dinner? It would have been nice to talk a bit longer. Besides, he served me lunch once. It would have been nice to return the favor. All of a sudden, I hear strange noises from down the hall, as if someone is twisting a doorknob. Oh my god. Frosty chill runs down my spine as I process the sound. I am alone here, and doors cannot open or close themselves. All of the windows are closed, so it cannot be the wind either. Oh my, has someone broken in? I put my plate down on the table and grab an umbrella to use as a weapon. I slowly tip down the hallway and peek into the darkness. Although it is difficult to see, I do not wish to scare the intruder away by turning on the lights. I'ma guess it's Chain. I'll teach this creep not to mess with me. Footsteps begin to approach me as I close in on whoever has entered my home. I listen as they come closer and closer. I grip my umbrella tightly, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. The time is finally right. I jump out and wildly swing my weapon around. Take this, you creepy stalker. Oh my god, he's in the house. Stop. It is only me. Why, though? After hearing the voice, I stopped my assault. I quickly realized it is Junoru, although I cannot see him properly in the darkness. What the heck? I'm sorry, Ju. I didn't expect you to walk straight into my house. It is my own fault. You made a fair assumption. Junoru stands up and rubs his chest. You are quite strong. That was a good hit. Does it hurt? I wrinkled your shirt. I am fine. This is another awkward scene. My apologies. When you did not answer the door, I worried something might have happened to you. Oh, I was busy cooking. I didn't hear you knock. How'd you get in? You left the back door unlocked, so I let myself in. I put my hands on my cheeks in embarrassment. This is the second time I have left the door unlocked. Oh, sorry about that. So, what happened? As it turns out, I cannot go home at the moment. Don't tell me it's because of that chain guy. Indeed it is. Unfortunately, I cannot find my brother either. I did not know where else to go. It is late, and he is supposed to be home today. I can help you look for him. We are not supposed to be outside after 9 p.m., remember? Are you really serious about following that rule, even when your brother might be in danger? He's probably staying elsewhere. Either way, he should be fine. In any case, it is best to stay inside at this time of night. He's worried that his brother isn't home, but not that something might have happened to him. What? I apologize for taking up your time. I hope I am not troubling you by being here. Well, I did want to invite him over anyway. Not at all. Please, feel free to stay the night. There's a guest room upstairs. Oh? Junoru gently gazes at me, but then frowns. He rubs the back of his neck and bites his lip. I totally understand if you feel uneasy with someone creeping around your place. We can report him later. This is the least I can do to help. Thank you for your hospitality. Only a moment ago I could have sworn he seemed uncomfortable spending the night. Although I want to ask about it, I do not want to ruin his mood. Not a problem. I don't have people over often, so I'll need to prepare the guest room first, okay? Are you truly comfortable with me staying here? Of course. Make yourself at home. No need to be so polite. I made curry for dinner. Would you like to have some? While I appreciate the offer, I am not hungry. Oh, okay. If you want anything else, just let me know. I take a seat on the couch and continue eating my meal. Junoru sits on the opposite of me and watches as I eat. It feels more than a little awkward. It has been ages since the last time I had a guest over. Even Akuya and Ryoji hardly ever visit. Are you sure you're not hungry? There's still a lot left. I appreciate your concern, but I ate something before I came over. Oh, I see. What about these cookies? They are fresh out of the oven. Please have one. Junoru said he was full, but a cookie never hurt anyone. I hold the box in front of him, hoping he will take a few. He goes quiet for a moment, his expression frozen. Slowly he takes one and looks at it, fascinated. If you really don't want one, you don't have to. Before I can finish my sentence, Junoru eats the treat. How is it? His expression does not change as he swallows. I cannot help but worry that he may not enjoy it. What is happening? I'm scared. It is delicious and crunchy. I feel flustered as I watch him take another one. I gesture for Junoru to have more, but he says he is full. I am satisfied that he at least tried one. Once I am done eating, I begin to take care of the dishes. May I use your shower? Of course. No need to be so humble. Make yourself at home. Miss Miyoko, although you are kind in letting me stay here, I hope you realize you should be wary about letting people into your house. We aren't strangers, are we? Oh, he's blushing. With a sigh, Junoru heads upstairs. It may only be my imagination, but his cheeks seem red. By the way, if you need me, I'll be in the room next to yours. Junoru gives me a shout of confirmation. No, is that... Oh, that's the end of Junoru's demo. No! I'm just gonna save, because why not? So, I think you get 6 days per demo. Okay, I'm gonna do the other routes as well. So, hi, this is Pinland, the creator of Dark Knights. Thank you for playing the demo of Dark Knights. Please leave a comment about what you think. Alright. The project has been in development for more than 4 years. 4 years! Releasing the demo is a huge milestone. I'm happy that the pieces are coming together. 4 years! What the heck? Sorry to the people who have been waiting for so long. I hope you enjoyed the introduction of the game. There's a lot more to come. Be prepared. I am. Dun dun dun. There's a lot I want to say about the development, but I want to keep it short here. One most difficult part of creating this game was art. I have redrawn at least 10 CG, most BGs, and redesigned the whole GUI, or GUI. Wow, jeez. God dang. I should have kept the art and design for last, but I immediately wanted to bring alive what I visualized. Second, what kept me lingering is writing and programming. Whenever I fix something, new errors pop up. Looking back at the first drafts, I have no idea what I wanted to write and where to go with the story. It took a while to improve my writing. I want to thank my editors and proofreaders for polishing everything up. Anyway, I hope to see you again in the full version of Dark Knights. Yeah, I can't wait for the full version. But I'm gonna play another guy. We're gonna do every single route of the demo. Because I want to see. Alright. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. That was Junoru's route in the demo of Dark Knights. Next, we'll be doing... I don't know his name yet, but he's like the one with the beanie. The one that broke into my house. And then we're gonna do the guy in the woods. And then we're gonna do the one that looks like an 8-year-old. I'm doing him last because I find it the most uncomfortable. But, yeah, if you guys enjoyed watching, you can press the like button. It'll tell me to do more of this. If you want to see more of my content, you can press the red subscribe button. And, yeah, if you want to get notified every time I post a video, you can press the gray bell button next to the subscribe button. And I think that's it. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!